Go ahead, Margaret.
Okay, well, I like the whole heartbeat thing, or at least that's what I thought it was. It was kind of going on throughout it, and then have times it became louder and heavier, and like, I guess that was when you were in deeper sleep, and you were like, I don't know, it was just that pulsing of being there, and then like, I don't know if this was the stages where you're like falling asleep and like waking up, but like the sort of high-pitched like noise kind of thing, which was kind of like agitating, and like, I'd rather not be in this stage, so, yeah.
Anything else at all? No?
No, thanks.
Okay, go ahead, Paul. It's your turn.
I definitely think the sounds represented different parts of your body when it's in sleep. As Margaret mentioned, the heartbeat, and just like I felt, specifically with the screeching noise, I felt like a I don't know, a ringing in the back of my head. You know, I thought it was really cool how you were able to kind of like represent sleep through a medium which isn't totally conducive to sleep all the time, especially like sound, especially those screeching sounds. Like you can't really sleep to that, and like imagine like your mind going through those screeching sounds. So that was definitely interesting.
Okay, Angela.
I thought it was pretty cool too. I liked the heartbeat going throughout, and like I also really liked when you had like the water droplets and kind of like the ripple effect, and it kind of reminded me of like when you're sleeping and there's kind of like a wave of like sleep, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
Sort of drift off.
yeah. It's like when you drift off and then you suddenly like enter that stage. And yeah, the alarm clock noise was like really annoying too to me.
Which one was
like,
the alarm clock?
I just assumed that all the high pitched noises were that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought it was really cool how you like kind of distorted like sounds that we hear, and because like that's kind of what happens too, like when you're in sleep, like, the sounds kind of like mix together, and you don't really know exactly what you're hearing.
Okay. And
Thing to add.
okay.
Okay, because like also towards the end when you had your voice going on and like the coughing and stuff, that was like going off of what Angela said. It's like when you're like starting to wake up, that like noise is distorted, so you can't really process what's going on, but it's kind of agitating too because it's like there and it's like getting in your head. Like again, and I guess you had like the heartbeat and like the screeching and like your voice at the same time, I think. And so it was just like, I don't know, like
a lot more activity.
Like cutting, and like cutting into your sleep. And so I thought that was like a really interesting, like, even though it was kind of funny when you said coffee and bagel, but it was like,
I was trying
it,
to.
It worked well, I think.
Coffee and bagel.
Yeah.
I was just trying to like very plainly state a daily routine.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you two, you weren't in that position. What do you think? And also, after you guys speak, I'd like to know your impression of what the title means.
Okay. I thought it was really cool. I mean, I guess like everyone said, it was really cool with like the heartbeat noise throughout. I thought the water droplets were interesting. I don't really have anything else to say about that. I just thought they were really cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool how it kind of like went through like cycles almost. Like there was like more mellow parts, but then it would like up and you'd get those really high pitched noises. Which like I understand the alarm clock, but to me it was more like waking up with the lights. Like that's just the feeling I get. Like when you open your eyes and it's really bright, it's just like no, and then you just like put your head back under the covers. I don't know. That's just what that was like to me.
Okay.
I agree with the high-pitched noises being like, you wake up, it just hurts to see things. And those were really annoying, the high-pitched noises. But I like the, I don't know if you were hitting on a notebook with a pencil or something, that's what it sounded like. I wasn't sure quite what it was, but it was cool. I'm not really sure what it meant in context.
I mean, it's whatever you want it to mean. It has a meaning, but I think part of the purpose is for me to also figure out what people think of it so that I get my message across and how clear that is. So I'll just start with Jake again. What do you think of the title?
The title is
Synthsomnia.
Synthsomnia. Okay, well, I mean, obviously you got like the synth, like you synthesize the music, whatever. It's like all electronic, but then you got like insomnia. So I guess it's almost more like not necessarily falling asleep, but like trying to fall asleep, and almost like the things I guess that would prevent you from falling asleep. I guess like then like the water droplets are like little ambient noises in the house, coffee is less like, I don't know, it's almost like the thoughts that keep you awake, I guess. I don't know if that's what you were going for or not, but that's kind of what I'm thinking now. But yeah, I think it's a cool, catchy name.
Okay. Margaret, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with what Jake was saying, and actually I was kind of puzzled at first that the name, like, that you were using insomnia in your name, because I thought it was supposed to, like, I know when you presented it was like about the cycles of sleep, so I was kind of confused until I heard it, because then like, what Jake said, it's almost like the struggle of trying to fall asleep and being in those stages, but never really being comfortable in them, because I know like, it was really cool, but it was kind of unpleasant in a way, and it like got under your skin, and that wasn't really like comfortable, and it wasn't something you could actually sleep to, or like think like, oh, this is a peaceful sleep. So it was like sort of the struggle of like, yeah, falling asleep, and I don't know. Yeah.
Paul?
Going in, I always thought Synthsomnia was kind of like a title that had more of a personal meaning to you. Being your roommate, I know that you, like, your sleep schedule is really, really, like, out of whack. And so, like, I know that when you pursued this project that, you know, having some sort of, like, the aspect of insomnia incorporated in it would be, like, something that would be paramount for you. And I think it was incorporated really well. And when I think about it, like, the contents of the project deeper, I feel like there is more deeper personal meaning. Because when you think about the bright lights and things like that, like I could recall so many moments where I like turn on the lights when Cole's sleeping and just like, or like when I open up the blinds, because I'm always about like turning the lights on, and you know, Cole's quite the opposite. So like, you know, and just I feel like just the name, first thing, has a good ring to it. It's Insomnia. I'm a big fan of the puns and the portmanteaus and all that. But like, you know, I definitely feel like there's definitely deeper meaning to it as well.
Okay. Angela, what do you think?
Pretty much what everyone else said. Like, it's kind of like you're drifting off, but you don't actually fall into like a deep sleep, or like not for a very long time. When there's like human voices, like it's like, especially like when I'm awake still. Yeah.
Okay. And then Caleb?
I like the name. It's cool. I would agree with the in-between state. It's like in between sleep and insomnia, and you catch snippets of things that are happening around you. Might be fall asleep in class, but you still catch some of them.
Yeah. Okay.